Hello and welcome back to Wednesday Clips. Let's get into it. We're going to react to some woke TikToks and clips. My heart breaks for these people, but we have to react to them to debunk the evil that's coming in this world, the wokeness, as it's called. Like and subscribe as always. Hopefully y'all have a blessed time and enjoy this video. Let's just get straight into it. Boom.
Nobody needs you to advocate for how difficult it is to use gender-neutral pronouns. Nobody said that the gender binary was easy.
It's so... You can see the anger in these people's eyes. It's so sad, right? This person is so confused with this whole ideology of being a they, them that we're going to see. And it's just sad. It's like they're spewing venom at you when they talk to you. Because the thing is, they're confused. The gender binary, I don't even like using the word gender, but sex is two, male and female, right? Genesis goes back to Genesis. God created the male and female. This is an easy thing to understand. There's male and female, that's it. And what we're going to see and how she identifies is plainly wrong.
Are not my preferred pronouns. These are my pronouns. You will use them or you will not refer to me.
See, again, it's just demanding of this woke confusion and demanding on other people that they call her and affirm her in her delusion. They them that doesn't make any sense. You can't be a they. You can't be multiple people, right? Unless you're demon possessed, right? You can't be multiple people. You're a he or you're a she. That's it, right? And you can't pick how you're identified. Moreover, as just a societal thing, I can't go to you and say, hey, I want to pick my own pronouns. No, that's who you are. I'm a male. You know, and she says, these are my preferred pronouns. These are who I am. Well, are you multiple people? You know, and this is the sad thing about it, right? These people are so confused. We need to pray for these people. They're entrenched in this ideology that is confusing to them. They don't even know, right? They said they know the gender binary isn't easy, or this spectrum that they're talking about, right? It's a binary. It's male and female. But even they're confused. They don't know what they're talking about, right? They, them doesn't make any sense, and they know this, but they're caught in this ideology that is so confusing and destroying. To deny your own self, to deny how God created you is a sad and evil thing that the enemy puts on us, and it destroys us if you let it come to full fruition. So let's continue.
At all. If you misgender by mistake,
Excuse me.
fix it and move on. I don't need your elaborate apology. I don't care how many times you say sorry. Just don't do it again. Moreover, if someone else...
And again, here's the thing. It's like she's saying, okay, if you do it the wrong way, fix it and just move on. I don't care if you're sorry. Again, it's demanding of society, hey, you're the one in the wrong. I'm not the one in the wrong, right? It's like Jeremiah says, woe to those who call good evil and evil good, right? This is not just am I confused and a delusion of who I am. You have to affirm what I am. It's no longer tolerance. It was first tolerance. Just tolerate it. And now it's acceptance, and then celebration and participation. Now they want us to participate and celebrate it, right? It's gone full circle, right? That's Charlie Kirk said. And it's just sad, right? They're demanding that we affirm people in their delusions. And the best thing that you can do to anybody, and they'll hate you for this, if they're in a delusional state like this, the best thing to do for them, and the most loving, most Christ-like thing to do, is not to affirm them in that delusion, is to affirm them in the truth, which is, you're not a they, them. You're a she or a he. That's it. That's it. That's the most loving thing you can do. That's the most biblical, Christ-like thing. You want to be a godly man or woman, don't affirm them in delusion. Give them truth, because that is love. Truth, giving somebody truth is love. Your best friends, your real best friends, aren't going to tell you what you want to hear. They're going to tell you what you need to hear, and that's what we need to do to these sadly confused people. Let's continue.
Misgenders me, it is never your job to tell them that it's okay. Because it isn't. I get it. The discussion of the gender spectrum can...
And this, she said, like, it's never okay if somebody misgenders you and you say that that's okay. Again, she's trying to encapsulate every single type of term and say, okay, no, in any way possible, it's not okay to misgender me. And it's just, again, it's sad, it's delusional, and it's destructive. The enemy wants to come in and sow discord into society, and this is one way of doing it, to tear people away from who they really are, to call them, for them to find their identity, first off, not in God, which is what we need to find our identity in, but to find it in something else that doesn't even exist, right? You can't be a they, them. That doesn't make any sense. It's illogical and will ultimately lead to a very terrible life and a sad, sad life that is destructive and away from God. So let's continue on.
Confuses you, and that's fine. But if you don't know anything about it, don't fucking speak on it.
Again, it's so the venom you can see coming from these people. It's sad. These people are lost in confusion, and we needed to just pray for these people and gently point them to Christ in love and not affirm them. And if you're a Christian, do not, you will lose friends. You will. And this will happen, especially if you're in a college, whatever. You will lose friends. Speak the truth in their lives, which is, yeah, you're not a they them. You're not a female. They say, oh yeah, I'm a he him. No, you're not gonna say, oh no, you're not. No, just call them what they are. That's the most loving thing that you can do. Besides praying for them, right? That's the most loving thing you can do, is not to affirm them in their own delusion. That is very destructive, and that's not a godly thing to do, right? We need to be truth speakers, not delusion affirmers, right? We need to be people that are speaking the truth to these people so that they can get out of this delusion, that they can live a free life, because this is a life of bondage, calling yourself something that you're not. You have to lie to yourself every single day and call yourself something that you're not, and it's a sad and dark life. Let's continue on this next TikTok.
Non-binary people, there are trans men who lactate, there are those who go by he, him, different pronouns. It's just inclusive to everybody. It is not hurting cis women to say chest feeding, but it does.
It's just, I want to stop it here, but it's not hurting cis women to say chest feeding. Okay, it's not hurting them in a literal sense, but if you're going to say it's an erasure of womanhood to tell somebody, yeah, men can chest feed too, because it's just false. It's false. Men cannot chest feed. It's a basic biological function. They can't do it, and they are trying to. This is the thing. Again, like I said, the enemy wants to create discord and make it to where everything is just amorphous. Anybody can be whoever they want to be. No, but there's clear distinctions between male and female. Males have their roles. Females have their roles. Females cannot do the things that a man can do biologically, and man cannot do the things that females can do biologically. It's just, that's it. It's a fact. We have roles in life. Men cannot breastfeed and give birth. Women can breastfeed and give birth. Right? And when you say that a man can do that, you're blurring the lines, and you're just trying to say, oh, you can do whatever you want. And that's a terrible thing. Continue.
It hurts those who go by other pronouns to continue to say breastfeeding, especially if they have body dysmorphia.
It's something you own that you
Again, it's just like, doesn't make any sense. We don't want to affirm this delusion of blurring the lines. And when you start to say, oh yeah, men can can actually menstruate. No, they can't. Men, if that man, quote unquote, is menstruating, is not a man. It's a she. And this is a basic biological fact. And we know this from the Bible. Male and female, he created them. Let's continue.
don't ever plan on using.
My uterus. Because, and I mean this with all disrespect, them kids.
Again, like I said with my other ones, it's so sad. You know, it's these people that just have such sad lives, right? She was hey, my music faded out. There we go, it's back on. It's so sad. You see these people. I mean, we know that the marriage rate has gone down so much because people just want to live their own lives, do whatever they want. And she even said, you know, the clip was, what is something that you're never going to use? She said, oh, my uterus. That's sad. It's sad for a woman to deny the function that God has given them. We normally, as a human being, you naturally have this desire to bear children, especially women, right? Especially, I mean, and to deny it's sad. I know she's not happy. You can tell she's not happy. She's in this sad, angry state, spewing this venom out, saying, oh, I'm never going to use this because I hate kids. I hate them. When in reality, the childbirth and having children is an amazing, beautiful thing. And she's denying that, and it's a sad thing. Our heart needs to go out to these people and speak the truth, to pray for these people. They are lost and they're confused in this woke ideology that is absolute arsenic and poison to these people. So we need to pray for them and be for them. With that being said, hopefully you enjoy this Wednesday clips. As always, like and subscribe, and check out my other videos. Going to be coming out with another Friday Fire this Friday. Check out my podcast. But with that being said, think about yourself a lot less and think about God a whole lot more. Y'all take it easy.